Hi, this is Ms. Chernobori, College Advisor at Pally, here to give you a brief overview of how to use Naviance, the online college and career exploration tool Pally subscribes to. From pally.net, look under the left-hand side navigation under the quick links and select Naviance to get the login screen. At this point, if you have never registered with Naviance, you will need to click on I need to register. And at this point, you enter the combination of letters and numbers from the registration code you were given. Freshmen are given this code with their advisor during an advisory period, and parents also receive a code. They receive it at back to school night during the advisory period. If you are a parent who has had an older child at Pally and had an account, a Naviance account for that child, you do not need to re-register. In fact, Naviance will not allow you to register with the same email address to create multiple accounts. Rather than registering, what you will need to do instead is to contact Mona Siegel in the guidance department so she can link your student accounts so that the next time you log in as a parent, you will select which student account to view. In any case, after you have entered these numbers and letters and clicked register, you'll be prompted to enter an email address and create a password. Be sure to choose something that you'll remember. But I'm going to log in as an existing user. After you register, every time thereafter, you will log in to Naviance using your email address and whatever password you set up. Okay, so now I am logged into Naviance. I'm logged in as Eddie Viking, my sample student. And you can see that there is a message here for juniors letting you know that Eddie is part of the class of 2015. The welcome message is customized based on the grade level of the student whose account you're looking at. In addition to this welcome message, I want to familiarize you with some of the features on this main homepage. Over here, you have some important features. You'll see that there is an inbox. By clicking on this, you will see a list of messages that have been sent, those that are new and those that have already been viewed. These messages go to your account here in Naviance, but also to the email account that you set up initially when you registered. It's not necessarily the email address you chose as your username, but rather in your profile when you first set up your account, the email address you entered there. Should you want to change that, you can click on the About Me and change your email address there so you can receive messages directly. Also in this section, you will see the document library. This is essentially just a repository of documents that might be useful. These are various folders on different topics. By clicking on the hyperlink, it will show you the list of the documents in the folder, and then you can view the documents as you see fit. Okay, clicking back on home, the third thing I wanted to show you here is the Contact Us link. This pre-populates with the name of the student's teacher or advisor. No email address is shown. I'll be honest, it's probably a better idea just to contact your TA directly from your email than using Naviance to do so, but in any case, that is what happens if you use the Contact Us link. Okay. Under the update section, this is some news bulletins that I've posted, and these are some frequently asked questions that I receive so often I decided to put them here as updates. For example, test scores and GPAs in Naviance. There's a note here to let you know that PSAT, Plan, SAT, ACT scores are uploaded into Naviance from official test data sent to the district office by the testing agencies. For the PSAT and Plan, those are automatically uploaded for every student because you've registered through PALI for these practice tests. But for the SAT and ACT, you register directly with the testing agency on their website, most likely. And as part of that registration process, you needed to give PALI permission in order to receive those test scores. If you did not choose to do that, we will not receive your scores, and therefore the scores will not be automatically uploaded. However, for whatever reason, if you forgot to indicate you'd like to share your scores, you can bring a printed out copy of your scores to either myself, Mrs. Dagelman, or Mrs. Siegel, and we will upload them into Naviance for you. With regard to GPAs, PALI uses an unweighted cumulative GPA, which is printed on your transcript for each semester. The district office uploads these GPAs at the beginning of each semester of the school year. So that's a little bit of information there. You can see that there are some other notes here if you'd like to read through them. And this kind of brings up an interesting point. There's some contact information and some personal information stored here in Naviance. Naviance is strictly a tool for school and families to collaborate, hence the name Family Connection here. This information does not go elsewhere, meaning it does not get sent to colleges or reported anywhere else. It's simply an online tool to help families and the school kind of share information and assist in the college and career search process. And given that it's an online tool, it makes it really easy for families to access at their leisure, as long as they have access to the internet. Of course, you can always access it from one of the computer stations at PALI as well. Continuing on, a little bit more about what you're going to find on this homepage. Under Resources, you'll see Prep Me. Prep Me is online test preparation. In other words, there are lessons to help students prepare to take the SAT or the ACT. You can take a full-on online course, and by doing so, have the ability to do some diagnostic exams based on your results. Then the lessons are targeted to where you perhaps need to do some practice to strengthen those skills. So it's really kind of customized according to the student. It's something that we provide free of charge. We know that not all families excuse me, have the resources to perhaps pay for test prep or tutoring. And to be honest, I'm not sure that every student needs that either. This is a accessible way for students who want to do some practice to get it. We recommend that students use their practice exams as a way to see what are some of their strengths and weaknesses and use those to kind of help direct their path to doing some preparation for these exams. In addition to these online tools that I'm showing you here, please know that there are some free test prep booklets in the College and Career Center that you're welcome to pick up at your leisure. In addition, there are books that students may check out from our resource library for a week at a time. And you will find some other resources if interested, or just more information about standardized testing for college on pali.net/college under the standardized testing section. Going back to the home page here, the last thing I wanted to point out here were the links. These are hyperlinks to web pages that I have added. They're links that I think would be useful to students in their college search. So this will give you a little bit of information about Pali's College Center, and take you to pali.net. The Viking Guide, which students receive in their spring semester of junior year, is our college and career planning guide, which gets updated with the correct dates and info every spring, as I mentioned, but anyone can access on pali.net. This college testing section brings you to that page I was just referencing on pali.net/college about standardized testing. Then some information about college search tools, if students are looking for community service opportunities. As parents, if you want to be sure that you're in the know and getting the important announcements, not only for events taking place in the College and Career Center, but school-wide, I highly recommend that you subscribe to the Pali link through the PTSA. This e-news that comes out once a week is a great resource. And then some college search tools, College Navigator, Big Future, College Finder lists, then this website for looking for colleges specifically for art and design. If you're looking to learn more about college honors programs or historically black colleges and universities, maybe you want to learn more about collegiate athletics or diversity, or perhaps the Western Undergraduate Exchange Program, which provides reduced tuition between students in California and some of the neighboring states and their public institutions. This is a website, What Will They Learn? It emphasizes the importance of having a strong kind of core liberal art curriculum for those students who really value that. This is a link to the national survey on student engagement, where you can look at yearly reports on how students rank their college in terms of the level of engagement that they have with and accessibility to faculty and the curriculum. The alumni factor is a rankings of sorts based on outcomes of alumni from institutions. Colleges that change lives, you might have heard of this organization before. They also have a website. It's colleges that are known for, they're typically small liberal arts colleges known for having the potential to really change, transform students based on the high level of engagement. So often they've ranked really high in the National Student Survey of Engagement. College Insight is a website that can help you compare different information college to college, for example, diversity or financial aid or religious background, things of that nature, kind of give you a way to kind of compare side by side. This is a link to more information about our California Community College system. This is more information about our CSU or Cal State University system. Same here, more information about the University of California system. Then a link to the Common Application, an application that's used to apply to multiple colleges. UCAS, which is the application to apply to colleges in the UK. In addition to actually being the application, there's a wealth of information to help you search and find colleges in the UK and learn more about the educational system and the application process. Enterprise intern opportunities are San Francisco-based internship opportunities for teens. And then finally, more information about internships. So a wealth of information here to some tools that I think will be really useful in your search. So that's just here on the home page. These across the top are various tabs that can help you in your search. I'm going to cover each of those one by one momentarily, so look for my next video for that information.